order, excuse me, the regular meeting of the Montgomery County Legislature for December 19th, 2017, and let the record show it's 7 p.m. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
For the last time this year, Chairman Diamond.
Here.
Legislator Hedwell.
Present.
Legislator Wilson.
Here.
Legislator Duchessis.
Present.
Legislator Peck.
Present.
Legislator Isabel.
Here.
Legislator Patel.
Here.
Legislator Kelly.
Present, and let the record show that Chairman Diamond, Legislator Wilson, Legislator Isabel, and Legislator Patel are present.
I like that.
Legislator Sweet.
Present. If we could all rise to salute the flag and remain standing for a moment of silence. Deputy Chair Jesse, if you'll lead us.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And for a moment of silence this evening, if we just remember the people we've lost this year. Thank you. Go on to our public comment portion of the meeting. If anyone from the public wishes to has anything to say, if you please step to the rail and state your name for the record. Seeing none, no presentations this evening. Legislator presentation.
Have you stepped forward?
These guys do much. Is this
On behalf of
Ms. Pertel's old plaque?
on behalf of the legislators, Matt, Cheryl, and Megan, I'd like to present this as a token of our appreciation for your outstanding job as chairman this year. And it says, in recognition of service as chairman of the Montgomery County Legislature and your commitment and dedication to the residents of Montgomery County. And it's a plaque with you.
Oh, my father's. Oh, that's beautiful.
And,
That is really awesome. I don't know what to say.
no, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Matt?
Thank you. There's the exact. I knew he'd do that on this.
Well, I certainly, Legislator Hedwell had the idea, and we put in some work to try to do something nice for you. I think, I know that, your leadership has set a tone of professionalism and a tone of us all working together and one of mutual respect amongst the body and between, the executive side and the legislative side. And it's really, you really set the tone this year, and I think we really got a lot of good things done, and we all worked very well as a team. And it's been a great experience having you as my chair. I'm going to miss you. I've said this to you a few times. I'm really going to miss having you sit in this seat. But it's been a great year, and
For
we
sure.
just want you to know how much we appreciate everything you put into it this year. So
All right,
thank you.
Thank you.
Can you get one more picture?
If there's anyone else that would like to, say anything, Roy's hand.
Actually, I would like to say, Roy, I want to thank you very much for your leadership and your stewardship and your mentorship. For somebody who was new to the sea of politics, unlike many of these other people who had served in other capacities in the world of politics before they got here, it was all new to me. And without your guidance, I don't know where I would have been. So thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Short people in the front, Cheryl.
Megan has to,
Sure, people.
Megan has to
Come on.
get here
Hey, we
too.
got that,
Come on, Megan, get up here.
we always forget Megan.
Go in front.
You know how much Megan loves me.
Oops.
Yeah, put that plaque up there. No?
Joe, can you get in a little bit there? And
Squeeze it.
get close to that.
Easy.
Not that close.
You're taking my spot, by the way, Dan. I'm always on the end.
Stop talking, Martin.
Thank you.
Good? All
Mark.
right.
Thank you. Thanks very much. That's too much.
Did everybody get to see your plaque there? Beautiful. Well, she first.
Yeah, all right.
Roy, why don't you want to do a picture? Yes.
Yeah.
No choice in this one. It's all Legislator Hidwell's fault.
I think Bob. All right.
That's the pictures of the courthouse. Yeah. Thank you. This is really nice. All right, let's get down to the county business. Before we get into the communications, I always like to recognize any dignitaries in the office. Here in the gallery, this evening we have Dr. Swanger from FMCC and the CFO Dave Morrow from FMCC also. And we have some of our department heads. Nicole Yeagle in the back there, Andy Santillo, our public info person, Eric Mead, our commissioner at DPW, and last but not least, the great Matt Osborne, our county exec. Clerk, do we have any communications? So I'll be looking for a motion and a second for the approval of minutes. And it's for the public hearing of 11/28/2017. There was actually two. One was community renewal and one was inclusion of a parcel. Health and Human Services Committee of 12/12. Economic Development of 12/12. Physical Services of 12/12. Public Safety 12/12. Personnel Committee 12/12. Education and Government 12/12. And Budget and Finance 12/12. Motion and a second, please. Legislator Kelly, Legislator Pep. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstention.
Pass.
Acceptance of budgetary transfers. And the budgetary transfers will be for November 22nd through December 14th, and also the aggregate budget transfers of December 2017. A motion and a second, please. Legislator Wilson, Legislator Pertel. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Also, I'll need a motion and a second for the acceptance of the procurement record for November 2017. Motion, Legislator Kelly, Legislator Sweet. Discussion. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Okay, we'll go right to the resolutions. We have quite a few tonight, so we'll get right through them. Excuse me a second. Oh, okay. Thank you. That's the whole business.
Yeah, that's,
We should do that.
yeah, that's first.
Okay. For the resolutions, we'll go into old business. Under old business, we have a veto message from the executive for Resolution 259 of 2017. And the purpose of the veto is originally it was a 3-year contract, and we didn't want to extend it 3 years. So unless anyone would like to pick up the sponsorship. Hearing none, Resolution 259 dies. Now we'll go into new resolutions. First, anything under new business? All right, we'll go into the resolutions. Thank you. Resolution 259, resolution authorizing the county executive to sign a renewal agreement with Haler, Free and Kuhn for Health Insurance Benefits Administration.
That's the veto.
Oh, that's the old, sorry. I'm a little rattled here tonight. I'm not used to this. Sorry about that. 271, resolution amending the 2017 operating budget with Montgomery County mandated forensic billing. Sponsors were legislators Wilson and Pertel. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution 272, resolution amending the 2018 operating budget, social services. Sponsors were legislators Diamond and Isabel. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution 273, for the folks in the gallery, if you look on the screen, it'll give you the status of the resolutions, if they pass or fail, or the votes. Resolution amending the 2018 operating budget, social services. Sponsors were legislators Diamond and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution 274, resolution to establish the Montgomery County Legislature as lead agency in a seeker determination for review of agricultural and farmland protection plan update. Sponsors were legislators Kelly and Peck. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution establishing a negative declaration and a secret determination for review of agricultural and farmland protection plan update. Sponsors were legislators Peck and Diamond. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution 276, resolution amending the 2017 operating budget surplus equipment auction for public works. Sponsors were legislators Kelly and Diamond. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution 277, resolution authorizing the county executive to sign an insurance renewal agreement with the sanitary district. Sponsors were legislators Diamond and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution 278, resolution authorizing the county executive to sign to assign assessment, public works. Sponsors were legislators Peck and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution 279, resolution authorizing the county executive to execute an agreement with John M. McDonald Engineering to provide engineering services for the approved Palatine Bridge Force Main Air Relief Valve Project, and that's for the sanitary district. Sponsors were legislators Peck and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution 280, resolution amending the 2017 operating budget, New York State Local Government Records Management Improvements Fund Grant. Sponsors were legislators Kelly and Peck. Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution 281, resolution adopting the Montgomery County Agricultural and Farmland Protection Plan update. Sponsors were legislators Kelly and Pep. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstention. Resolution 282, resolution amending the 2017 operating budget, accepting the Stop DWI Crackdown Enforcement Award. Sponsors were legislators Pep and Pertel. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution 283, resolution of reappointing the public defender. Sponsors were legislators Pep and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution 284, resolution amending the 2018 operating budget to fund the position of Technician Communication Coordinator, and that's for next year's budget. Sponsors were legislators Pep and Diamond. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution 285, resolution authorizing the county executive to sign agreements for control of snow and ice. Sponsors were legislators Pep and Sweet. Discussion.
Mr. Chairman,
Legislator Chessie.
I took note this week of an article in the Amsterdam Recorder interviewing Bill Holbeck, the highway superintendent for the town of Mohawk. His remarks were just so well put that I wanted to bring it to the attention of the legislature because he really was able to clearly outline the fact that there are real true disparities in the amount of work required to maintain some of the county roads. And so the system of using a per mile for every road, per mile reimbursement just doesn't make sense. And as he noted in the end of his interview, and the point that I made, consistent with the point that I made, is these increases are not based on anything in particular. So I hope going forward that we kind of use as an outline some of the issues that he brought to light. I did spend some time in committee with him on 2 occasions, and he has a lot of data to support his position, as did the highway superintendent from the town of Amsterdam. Now, there are other towns, I think, that are maybe somewhat being subsidized and are happy in their amounts, while certain busier towns, towns with busier roads, I should say, are not so happy. So that's really the way we're going to have to look at this going forward. In the meanwhile, I will support this resolution. Thank you.
Thank you, Legislator Chessie. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution 286. Resolution authorizing the county executive to sign an agreement for Kronos. Sponsors were legislators Pep and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution 287. Resolution authorizing the county executive to sign a renewal agreement with HM Life Insurance Company of New York. Sponsors were legislators Pep and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution 288. Resolution authorizing the county executive to sign a renewal agreement with Safety National for excess workers' comp. Sponsors were legislators Pep and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution 289, resolution authorizing FMCC Campus Critical Management Project, and it's for the campus labs and classrooms for Phase 1. Sponsors were legislators Kelly and Pep. Discussion. Dr. Swinger, I don't know if, or Dave, if you could, the next two resolutions are for FMCC. If you could just give us a brief overview. I think there was a question during the committee meeting. I'm glad you were here this evening. I'm not sure if this was the resolution. Legislator Patel, is it? Go ahead.
Let me give you kind of an overview.
That'd be awesome, yeah.
Questions.
Yes.
So our science labs, of which there are, I believe, 8, includes anatomy, physiology, microbiology, zoology, physics, engineering, the advanced manufacturing lab, and a few others. Are vintage in that they were designed and built in the 60s. So it's time to remodel those and bring them into this century. Frankly, most of the high schools have science labs that are more contemporary than the ones at the college. This is a 3-year, $3 million project to complete. This is the first phase. We do it in phases because the guidance from the 2 counties has been to keep our capital asks at about $250,000 from each county, which gives us $1 million of capital projects on campus when they're sponsored by the 2 counties. So we'll start with the anatomy and physiology lab this year, the physics lab, and the advanced manufacturing lab. We'll also, as part of this project, as we get through the 3rd year, we'll address some of the bathrooms in the O'Connell Hall as well. So that's the global piece of the project. It really is almost gutting the labs and redoing them. And I do have to give the faculty credit. They spent a lot of time last spring and through the summer working with us on how they use the labs or how they'd like to use the labs and redesign them. And frankly, they made them more efficient. So we'll see some real efficiencies in prep with the labs. And we'll get another, we currently have one anatomy and physiology lab, which is probably our most popular science class. It serves rad tech, it serves nursing, it serves health sciences and health studies. We'll actually have 2 labs, so we'll be able to provide more instruction in the anatomy and physiology. That's kind of the global overview. Certainly, if you have questions, I'd be happy to address them.
Any questions for Dr. Swinger? Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
So for Resolution 289, sponsors were legislators Kelly and Pepham. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution 290, resolution authorizing the county executive to execute change order 2 with the D&L Utility Services for FMCC Allen House project. Sponsors were legislators Pep and Wilson, and I believe there's an amendment. Legislator Pep.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. We'd like to fix what amounted to a typographical error in the 5th line down in the resolution, looking to amend the resolution to change it to say, now therefore be it resolved to reflect the amount of $2,000 with D&L Utility Services, so that it also agrees with change order number 2 down in the mathematical equation.
Thank you. Any discussion on the amendment? All in favor of the amendment, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention. Now we'll vote on a resolution as amended. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the resolution as amended, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention.
Pass.
Resolution 291, resolution authorizing the county executive to execute amendment number 1 to the agreement with JMZ Architects and Planner, PC, for the schematic design work on the FMCC classroom building, labs, and bathroom renovation project. Sponsors were legislators Wilson and Pep. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Pass.
Resolution 292, resolution authorizing the county executive to enter into an agreement for operations and maintenance of the New York State Canalway Trail. Sponsors were legislators Pertel and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention?
Pass.
Resolution 293, resolution setting the date and time of the 2018 organizational meeting. Sponsors were legislators Kelly and Peck. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Pass.
Resolution 294, resolution authorizing the increase in fees, gynecological and historic research, and establishing a fee schedule for digital images. Excuse me, images. Sponsors were legislators Kelly and Pertel. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Pass.
Resolution authorizing the county executive to sign an agreement for the Office for the Aging. Sponsors were legislators Sweet and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Pass.
Resolution 296, resolution authorizing the county executive to sign an agreement with Cornell Cooperative Extension. Sponsors were legislators Kelly and Diamond. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention?
Pass.
Resolution 297, resolution authorizing the county executive to sign an agreement with Soil and Water Conservation District. Sponsors were legislators Kelly and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention?
Pass.
Resolution 298, resolution authorizing the county executive to sign an agreement with Countywide Cost Allocation Plan Services. Sponsors were legislators Diamond and Kelly. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Pass.
Resolution 299, resolution adopting the introductory law 1, local law 9 of 2017, a local law authorizing lease agreement between Cornell Cooperative Extension, Fulmont, and the State Senate in Montgomery County. Sponsors were legislators Kelly and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Pass.
Resolution 300, resolution approving abstract of audited claims. Sponsors were legislators Kelly and Isabel. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention?
Pass.
Anything under other for any of the legislators? Before we adjourn this evening, I just want to thank you all again for, that was quite a surprise, and I'm touched by it. But before we leave, I do have a short PowerPoint presentation followed by a very short video. So at the end of the PowerPoint, don't think it's over. There's a little video segment at the end. Which is a review of our past year. And first, though, I'd like to thank Megan Mannion, our county attorney, for guiding us through the legislative season this year. You're very helpful in everything. We crossed all the T's and dotted all the I's. So. Yeah, I'd also like to thank Andy Santillo, our public information specialist, who worked tirelessly on our presentations in addition to his regular duties with the executive. So thank you very much, Andy. I want to thank our department heads and the employees of the county. I can remember back in 2013, when I ran for legislature, I was interviewed by the recorder. I think the reporter's name was Heather Nellis, and I went into about a 20-minute diatribe of everything I thought that was wrong with the county. And after about 20 minutes, she stopped me and she said, Mr. Diamond, is there anything that is good about the county? And my response was department heads and the employees, and I stand by that today. So I would like to thank those folks.
And our clerk.
What's that?
And
And the recorder, I would like to thank them also, sure. Again, it was a pleasure serving as your chairman this year. I would like to thank my committee chairs for their work this year, and in addition, especially Mike Pep for his fiscal leadership through our budget process. I want to thank my deputy chairman, Duke, for his constant support and direction throughout the year. I want to thank Cheryl Reese, our clerk, who made my job very easy and keeps the legislature running like a well-oiled machine. So thank you very much, Cheryl. And last but not least, I want to thank our executive, Matt Ossenford. I really enjoyed working with you. I just said at the beginning of the year, and I'll say it now, I admire your vision and your passion for the job. And despite what the detractors say, and I think that's an old term. I think now they say haters, but despite what the detractors say, things can progress by working together, and I think we've shown that this year. So I wanted to thank you for the privilege of working with you every day. And as I mentioned in my speech at the beginning of the year when I was sworn in, that I think we all can be judged by, judge our success by if we left the county better off than when we started. And I think we can say without a doubt this year we accomplished that. So I'll show you the video and just have a couple more things afterwards. So Cheryl, if you can flip us over there. So I don't know if you can see it there, but Brian, you probably want to come over. And Megan.
Yes.
Shirley, have up around 50 on the volume.
Should we dim the lights, Mr. Chair?
We can. Sure.
Yeah.
To make it stand out in IMAX-like fashion?
Get ready to get up and dance, everyone. Okay.
You should be showing my desk. Oh, it does. Okay. My desktop flip here. 2017. You are adjourned.
Clerk out.
So in closing, I would like to wish Legislator Headwell good luck as chairman next year. And I would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Looking for a motion to adjourn. Legislator Patel, Legislator Smith, Kelly. All those in favor?